As you've noticed, our party can be a little off the rails. With what seems like a constant need to maim or kill almost every NPC we meet, it's sometimes hard to stick to a plan, let alone stay safe when you're squishy like Aote. But that's the beauty about D&D. You need to be able to adapt, especially when you have a rampaging best friend and a paladin who just won't quit. If you want to stick to strategy, play Risk. With D&D, you gotta roll with the punches. So prepare to roll into our next episode, maintaining control, or lack thereof. Okay.
Hi. Welcome to Vicious Mockery. A horrible show where we make fun of each other and we roll dice and we pretend that the dice are actually doing something of value. Last time, we had our pickle gang here.
Posse.
The pickle posse. Bursted into the Raw Tide bathhouse and have caught both two of the villains that they are trying to defeat, Fizel and Steelbarrow. They were in coitus with two twins, male and female twins, in the middle of a very steamy spa. Words are hard. And so were other things. Delron ran in like the hero he is, attempted to kick, did not. Steelbarrow's tattoo literally moved off of his body. The tentacles from the tattoo grabbed him like a Japanese schoolgirl and lifted him from the ground.
Not even mad.
Why'd we go there?
I'm impressed.
Because I had to make a tentacle joke. Come on! That was funny.
We moved past it now.
All right. All right.
How many tickles does it take
No.
to make an octopus laugh?
How many?
10 tickles. I mean, we could have gone with that, but you know,
Right.
we're a kids show.
We're a kids show.
We're a kids show.
Okay, so back to where we are because we stopped mid fight, right? You guys are all messed up and stuff like that.
I'm still getting choked up.
He showed our
Oh,
arrow,
yeah.
sword.
Not because of the
axe.
tentacle. I'm just getting choked up because it's emotional.
It's really emotional.
He's showing his axe.
He's actually getting emotional because he's losing life. The breath is exiting from his body.
I'm gonna
Okay,
die.
so
Guys,
we're
am I
gonna go
next?
back into the top of the initiative order, and it's Fizel's turn. Now, Fizel, she's going to.
So wait, describe Fizel a little bit. She's
a blonde elf.
Blonde elf woman.
She's a blonde half-elven woman.
Oh, half-elf.
Who is fully nude. She's very pale, and she seems to have a very stern demeanor about her. Her body is very, very much untouched. Like, you know, whereas a well-worn combatant will have scars and welts all over their body, she is pretty much pristine.
Did you say she's fit?
Very much so.
She's gonna hate my tan
She
ass.
seems very, very svelte. Yeah, very, very spry, very dexterous.
All right.
Yes.
But of legal age.
Yes. Yes.
She's an elf. She's supposed to be like 100.
Yeah.
She could easily be 100.
So it is her turn, and she is going to turn to Audrin, actually.
Hey.
And
no.
she is going to.
Didn't you left it up with him swinging his axe?
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
But it wasn't his turn.
It
that
wasn't
was
his
his
turn.
turn.
He's getting ready.
Yeah, he's readying it. But Fizel, while he's lifting his axe, Fizel is going to look at you, and you're not looking at her eyes, and she knows that. And so what she's going to do is she's going to cast Charm Person.
Shit.
Yeah.
And he's drunk. Fuck his
Gun.
will.
Doesn't take much
Why
to
did he
charm
have
me.
to drink?
Because normally I play elves and half-elves who are like resistant to charms.
You have advantage.
Yeah.
So it's a human.
But now I'm just a drunk human who's just looking to be charmed. I mean, can you blame him?
I mean, and
That's fine.
It's a nude woman. He doesn't know how to hold back. He doesn't even know how to have polite conversation with women. Without being offensive. So
But isn't he also charismatic?
yeah, but it doesn't mean that he's good at it.
Yeah.
I am brimming with charisma.
So please make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm 10 pounds of
Is
charisma and a
he-
5-pound hat.
Does he have a negative on it since he's drunk?
Okay, so how do I want to resolve this? How drunk is he? He was pretty much passed out on the ground. Okay,
I mean, but I was with dogs, so like a lot of it was rolling
Okay,
around.
no.
With the dogs.
No. All right, so well, you're gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw, and I'm going to say that you do so with disadvantage because it's part of the story.
Crap.
You're
Wait,
both the
they're
same.
both 12.
Okay.
Plus my wisdom,
Uh-huh.
which is 4. So I have 16.
Nobody's drunk.
I'm like,
No way.
you would never be interested in me.
All right.
To Flazel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's trying to charm me, and I'm like, I'm not fooled with
really?
that.
Oh, I missed
How
that.
is he
one.
that charming?
She
I
said
don't know. I don't know what she gets.
She directs at you. Something gets into your head, and you're able to shake it off, and then you remember all the girls that didn't want to date you in your 20s.
I like to think that you were looking at her and you're like, she's hot. And then you looked just past her and it's me just staring at you like,
I know.
Like, this is what you're thinking of at this
My
moment.
voice of
Grabbing the
reason.
tentacle.
My voice of reason.
And it is Delron's turn.
finally.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to handle this. You ladies did so good in episode past. I want to give both of you inspiration for that. So give yourself
Yay.
both a point of inspiration. Bear in mind you can use those at any time.
With it.
And Audrin, for getting drunk,
I was very inspired.
for getting drunk and then taking one for the team and taking disadvantage on many of the things, I'm also going to give you a point of inspiration.
Yay!
Delron will get one soon once he,
Where do I put that?
Does something useful?
does something useful.
I took a hit.
All right.
I know.
did
He's being
things.
choked out by
I killed
hentai
a man.
octopus.
I broke a man's dick.
Wow, yeah, since
true,
he's
it's true.
thinking of all the women that rejected him in his 20s, can I think for a moment of Nathan Fillion guard and just
Yes, you always miss Nathan Fillion.
Nathan!
Nathan.
All right, because things are looking, I'm surrounded. Well,
Yeah.
Giselle's not really looking at me, but I feel
No.
like 2 spellcasters and a paladin can take her. I'm gonna go ham on Steel Man here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend
Swinging
key
that
point.
axe.
Yep.
My last one until I take a short rest. I'm gonna make 1 sword attack
Yeah.
and 2 melee.
Okay.
So with advantage because he did reckless attack, right?
Yes, and it hasn't been his turn yet. Yes.
First attack. Ooh, thank God for advantage. One was a natural 1. 21.
21 hits.
Second attack and third attack. These 2 are, come on, 11.
11 does not hit.
And the other one's a 21.
21 does hit.
Nope.
Okay. So you slash at his. The easiest thing to hit would be the top of his shoulder. That one hits and it slashes him for.
So the first hit, I'll give you the total. 8 plus 14.
14 with the 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
So
My kick is gonna be like a straight up. I forgot what movie it was. It's like I think it was
Can't
Zohan
you
or
like
whatever.
bring your legs up and like
Where,
leg
like the
lock
legs
in
go
while
up,
he's
the leg
doing things?
uppercut. I do that.
So
I like slash him and then my leg just goes.
yeah. So you slash him and then you try and do a roundhouse kick while kind of having the tentacle. You're trying to kick up, but it gets caught by the tentacle arm. And then you just lift your knee and you knee him right in the face. And
Suck it.
he's like, "Ugh!" And then he's gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw to keep the
That's right.
tentacles from letting go. And how much damage did you do?
The first one was a 9.
Uh-huh.
Second one was a 5.
Okay. So I will. Okay. So he's still his Constitution holds, and yeah,
bitch.
it still holds. And it is
I make sure to leave one
Steel's
finger.
turn. So he gets hit, and as he's getting hit, the great axe is swinging around. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Is he doing reckless again or no?
Huh? No. 5 slashing damage. So it slashes you right below the neck, across the collarbone.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
And it is Aode's turn.
Okay, so I'm commanding the unseen servant.
Yeah.
So just get rid of that sword. I don't know where the fuck it goes. Just get rid of it. Away from.
Okay. So
Perfect.
and then it just dumps it right in the hallway.
Yep. Sweet.
Okay. And then
And then I am. Do I recognize that she tried to charm him? Like, does he make any notion?
why don't you make an arcane?
Now, when
check.
someone does that, do they have like things come out of their fingers?
18.
Some sort of like.
It's
No, it's
unseen.
like unseen.
Yeah.
But
Well, it
with-
depends on the spell, because it might be.
Did you have to make
somatic
a-
But she
or-
did a
emotion
wink
or
and like a
mouth?
kissy face. She's doing duck
It's
facing
verbal
at me.
and somatic.
Yeah, so you
So
saw her do things and speak things.
If you roll the arcane,
Yeah.
you can figure out what it was.
I did 18.
And 18 is more than enough to figure out that he resisted a charmed person.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's a fit
Stronger
half
than I
elf
thought.
blondie lady. That's not an easy thing to do for a drunk paladin.
Yeah.
Who's ignores his vows.
Right.
What the?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can do vicious mockery on her.
Okay.
Mhm.
You don't want to maybe use point of your a point of your bardic inspiration and give it to somebody?
Well, that's a bonus.
Can she
action.
use that? Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
it's a
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Yeah,
right?
it's bonus action.
So you want to do that
Do both.
first and then do your efficiency.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to give it to him because I just saw him get slashed. He's gonna need it.
So just mark down that you use one, and then I use vicious mockery. So I have to. Who are you doing against?
I'm
vicious
going
mockery?
to see if I could go against Miss Frizzell to see how powerful she is.
Okay, so you don't need to roll. I
Sweet.
roll. Fizel.
So D6, right, for observation?
Yeah. And then vicious mockery is a wisdom saving throw. It should be written in the middle there.
Yes, wisdom.
Okay.
So it's 1d4 of damage plus disadvantage.
Does a 12 resist?
Against what? My wisdom?
Uh,
Or against
your
my.
charisma modifier?
So my charisma. Oh, my charisma's at 17. And so
Okay.
I'm at plus
That's
3.
a 13 DC.
yeah, so it's
does
8
it.
plus your proficiency plus your wisdom modifier. It's your spell save DC. So the spell save DC is
8
right in
plus
the
2
middle.
plus
13.
13.
Yeah.
So she,
Yeah.
she barely misses it.
She
by
barely
one.
misses it, so do the full damage,
Sweet.
and she gets disadvantage on her next attack.
Damn it, only one.
Okay.
1 plus.
1.
It's
Just
one.
1.
But she got disadvantage now. I call her, I just had it. Damn it, I had a good one. Gutter Crawling Cur.
Oh, that's my last name.
It hurts more when
And-
it's alliteration.
Oh.
You Gutter Crawling Cur.
It does sting.
She gets hit with the vicious mockery, and she says, "A foolish spell for a fool."
It worked though.
And
Come at me, bro.
I say
Come at you.
foolish. The fools is redundant.
Althea.
Yes,
Yes.
alright, it's my turn.
She's
Alright,
psychic.
so-
She's
Make
psychic.
it so.
So I'm by drunkard. And
Wait, which one is that?
That's
you.
Oh, that's me. Gotcha.
Where's
But like those two
Flizelle?
aren't
She's
drinking in this
Frizzell
bathhouse,
is
having a
the-
good time.
They're supposed to be running, and I didn't make them run yet.
they're still both by Delron.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Frizzell
Fine,
is
only
ki-
one is attacking me though.
And Delron, you are in the water.
Uh-huh.
My feet are up.
No, he's dangling.
Oh,
because
that's
he's
right, because
kicking
the
from
tentacles. And only the green one is bugging you right now. Flizelle got distracted by you.
Yes.
Okay.
You froze green one, or you hit green one.
Yeah, so he's super slow
Yeah,
right
move
now.
All right.
Be nice to someone.
I guess I should cast Ray of Frost again
All right.
at Flizelle this time. Yeah.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do both. And now I roll a d20.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna roll Ugo. I'm gonna roll this one.
Is that Ogo?
No, that's not Ugo. Orange one's Ugo. Oh, you son of a bitch.
It went from 19 to 3.
It was almost 19.
Okay, so you rolled a 3.
Oh, this one's dead to
9
me.
total.
Okay.
But Oh, 9 total because it's magic plus 6.
You could still move.
I'm so
do
fucking
you want to
mad.
move to a different position? You're sort of still standing behind Audrin.
Yeah, is there a more advantageous one, but still across from the pond, like very opposite them?
20.
Yeah.
It's just like
No, I
it was
saw it.
19.
It
I
was
saw it.
19.
And then it just like, nope.
Kuda.
All right.
All right, this one's dead. Like, I'm
You
not
move to the
rolling
side
it
of the
again. I
pond
should
while
roll
you're
that go.
moving. You're indicating to the to Dan that he should be moving, and he's like scared and he's looking around. He doesn't know what to do, and you fire off. But because you're telling Dan to move, you're not really aiming too well, and it misses Fizel.
I'm so fucking mad right now.
All right, so
Dice rolls.
I'll say is pissed too. She like punches the wall, punches that door next to her. I guess
She
is what it
rages.
is. Yeah.
Audrin,
All right.
there's like partitions that you can use to put in the water, and so you punch a partition that are leaning against the wall there.
Yeah. Fuck that shit then.
Yeah. Which all right.
I want to kind of cannonball over there and just disrupt that whole situation.
Okay.
So how can I do that? Yes.
Get
Just
up
want
to
to jump. All right. So how far can I get over there?
If you waded through the water, it's difficult terrain. It would
Isn't
be,
it frozen?
it's not frozen.
It's not frozen.
Can we pretend? Oh, it's not. It's not cold no more.
The ray of frost is like a really minor thing. Like it maybe only freezes like a tiny bit around the person.
Okay.
You need to have a lot more.
So what's the
magic.
thing in the middle there?
Ooh.
That's a guy,
Who is that?
10.
Dan.
Oh, that's how come they haven't moved? Have they?
I
forgot
forgot
to
to
give him a
move
turn.
them, but they will move at the end of your guys' initiative.
Yeah. No, I got an idea.
How close can I get to either Flazelle or Steel?
If you moved around the outside, if you double move, you would be basically running.
Right,
In a
but
way.
that would take my turn,
And
right?
you would also have to pass a dexterity saving throw because it's slippery.
And I wouldn't be able to attack. Right.
But you could move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can move around right here. But
Let me move
you'd
over there.
You'd be also shooting through a civilian.
Can I shoot? I'll just shoot him from here.
Or you can
I want to
move
get a
into the
clear
water.
shot. Can I get like a clear shot?
You can jump into the water, move
Sneak your way
15
slowly.
feet, and fire.
Okay, let me do that. So move me into the water.
Like 5, 10, 15. You can push him back.
I say, out of the way, Tan or Dan or Fran or whoever you are.
And then you fire.
Man.
And I yell, Steel Barrow, your name sounds like Wheelbarrow. And I say, Flazelle, you'd totally be my type, but you're evil. And I shoot at one of them. Let's go with, is he still got you?
Yeah.
Yep.
I shoot at Steel Barrow.
Okay, roll the hit.
All right. 10 plus 6, 16.
16 hits.
Yeah. And then I think it's just my little hand crossbow. So
Yeah.
a D6
Right.
and plus 4, so another 6 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't look like he's taking too much of this damage.
But he's filling up with bolts.
Oh, yeah,
It's got to
he's
make
got-
him very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Rage.
He's like,
And then I say, come at me, bro. Want a piece of the real action? Where my dogs at? And then I literally look for where the dogs are. They're not there.
they're not there. Do you want to make an intimidation check?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to intimidate, or at least taunt. Oh, with an
Ooh.
18 plus my intimidation of plus 3. So I intimidate with plus 21.
All right, let me see. There's no way he's going to be able to do this. Okay. He looks at you, and the tentacles are still grabbing Delrun. He's facing you now, and he sort of turns his axe to the side, and he's facing you, but he's still grabbing Delrun.
Fuck, man.
So Dan moves 5,
get them out of
10,
there.
15, 20, 25, and he sits down in the corner. He like slumps down. He's weak. Tan tries to move, but Fizel grabs her arm.
Oh shit.
After she casts Charm Person, she grabs her
Would that be considered a melee attack of any sort?
A grapple, that'd be a grapple.
Yeah, I can't do it. You're right.
I mean, you can, but I get a hit.
Oh, that would be opportunity, right?
Because I have Sentinel. So if they attacked a melee
Someone next to you. Nice.
ally of mine, I can attack them.
Okay. So, I'm gonna allow it to not
just, like,
count that. 5,
break away her.
10, 15, 20, and then she also collapses.
Like she tries to reach her, and I just like kick her hand. Like, no.
Yeah, it's sort of like you stop
Shit
her.
out of there.
And then it's Fizel's turn, and what she does is she lights her hand up with some magics, and you can actually see what it is if you pay attention, but you'll need to make an arcane check.
All of us?
Anyone.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh, you know exactly
Natural
what it
20
is.
plus
Natural
1,
20.
21.
She is loading up a magic missile,
Fuck!
and she is aiming it at Tan, and she's
She's gonna kill
saying-
Tam?
She's saying, "Drop your weapons, or the girl dies." And Delron,
Whose initiative is next?
it's hers.
No, I'd after her.
Oh, it's Delron's.
Fuck.
But she's got her back to Delron, by the way. And she's ordering you guys to drop your weapons.
Okay.
And she's holding action. Del.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck, man.
Dell's not.
I can
you're not
heal.
holding
I wish
weapons
I was-
though,
heal
right?
people.
I wish it was
I
my
can
turn.
heal
I wish it
people.
was
I know,
my
same.
turn.
That's why I was like, whose initiative's next? But still, that's
Yeah,
up to
I
you,
don't have
man.
any like spells or anything, and I already used all my key points.
Oh my god. Fucking Audrin jumped into the water.
I jumped into the water, but
I'm
I'm not.
really-
I wasn't
Yeah,
far
but-
enough to get in.
What did she
I'm
say?
really mad at you.
Did you say
What?
drop your weapons?
Yeah, drop your weapons.
I'm okay with that.
I mean,
But
I
this one
can't
is
drop
too-
my, because it's like attached to my.
She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She wants you to
Like
leave.
every other woman in my life. I will.
She is an educated fighter.
I have my sword in my hand because I attacked this guy.
Who is she staring at?
Well, Audrin's the closest one.
Well, can I
But
be?
she's like also looking at Althea and Aodi, and so she's kind of like doing this thing to all three of
As
you.
soon as I attack her, she's gonna
You know?
release magic
Spare the
missile.
dying. I've spared the dying.
we be
I
like-
have spared the dying.
Can we be like,
That's
no,
true.
you drop your weapons.
You must not be that powerful.
I mean, I was
Good
intimidated.
point.
I mean, I
Heal her.
intimidated Steel. I intimidated Steel, at least to some extent.
And he has lay on hands still.
Yeah.
Well, your intimidation has led to her reaction in this way.
Can I
Yeah.
think that
Right.
you're not as strong as what you're ending up to do.
So
You could say it.
to keep things in the spirit of D&D, and each turn is like 6 seconds or whatever, I'm gonna lift my sword up, so I could either drop it or attack her, and I'm just gonna say yes or no.
Oh, to us?
Just
Well,
one word.
What am I?
Just one
I say
word.
now you're
I'm
dealing.
chaotic good. Fuck.
I say
It's
now
yes
you're
or no.
dealing.
I say neutral.
God damn
What?
it.
No, I say now you're dealing with the leader of the pickle posse. Get him, Al.
Ow.
Oh, me? It's his
Yeah.
turn, but
All right, I will take that as a yes then, and I'm
yeah.
attacking her.
Okay.
All right.
You better
So-
fucking hit, cause she.
So sword.
Don't listen to me. I'm
Okay.
for
22.
Audrin's
22 hits.
Thank God.
Take that arm off. Take off the arm.
Oh
19.
Jesus.
19 hits.
Oh Jesus.
I mean, I think she's still gonna release that magic missile, but
Oh yeah,
She
no.
can just
I
focus from
think
there.
she's a fucking bitch.
Fuck.
15.
15 damage.
Yeah, I'm one shy of max damage.
Goodness, if it was like unseen servant.
Ah.
Push the girl.
So you
Dice.
you have the tentacles around your neck still, and you slash, and then you just sidekick her, and you cut her deep, and like you kick her like it's like doo doo, and the magic missiles release from her hands as she kind of stumbles forward. I don't even
Go
need,
save her.
Miracle roll.
I don't even need
Just
to.
auto hits.
Yeah, it auto hits. So
It auto hit. Oh, it auto hits the tan or the Dan.
yeah.
Tam, fuck, Tam is
someone
dead.
Wait, even if
Save
you
him.
like hit her in the arm or
Fine.
something.
But Dan is
She was
knocked
holding
out,
action.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
So it goes, literally, it hits her stomach, chest, head, and her head hits the back of the wall as it hits her in the head, and she just collapses and she sort of looks like she passes out.
Go get her.
And but
Otherwise,
she's
I'm gonna feel
bleeding.
really bad.
Does it look
Alright,
like
whose
she's
turn is it?
breathing?
You can't tell from this distance.
Is it my
Okay.
turn?
And I think it's my turn.
It is Unseen Servants
Isn't it?
Oh.
right
And
there.
so now.
It is Steel's turn actually.
Bring it,
Damn it.
asshole, is what I say to
Yeah,
him.
now this puts
Um,
me in
After
a
I do
rage.
that, I turn to him and
Okay.
it's
Puts me in
like,
a
bring it,
rage.
dick face.
So why don't you make another? It's going to be a strength saving throw to get out,
Strength saving throw?
or dex, or whatever you want.
Dexterity saving throw?
Either a dex or a strength.
Dex it
Does
is.
my intimidation give him any kind of advantage or
23.
disadvantage or something like
I
that?
have inspiration, but I'm not gonna use it. 23, I think is high enough.
Oh, plus party is pretty nice, right?
Okay. So all right. So his Constitution saving throw, because it's basically his Constitution versus your ability to wiggle out, and because that's how tattoo magic works.
I'm wiggly like that.
So
Bleeding and wiggling.
14 to hold you, and
do this.
basically you're able to squeeze out as you attack. It like wiggles the tentacles out a little bit, and you're able to squeeze down, and the tentacles are out, and they're just kind of like wiggling above his arms. But he doesn't care because
Oh, no, he's not.
running to.
I get an opportunity attack.
I know he doesn't care.
Oh, but if I hit him, his speed is 0.
Opportunity
Yeah.
attack, yeah.
So I'm gonna like, as soon as I drop, I'm going like, I see him running, I'm going into the water and just going through the water with my sword.
Okay,
I just want you guys to know you ruined all Phil's plans.
23 hits.
All good.
Before I go in the water, I'm like,
Have a
no you
plan?
don't!
She
Okay,
had
so
an
he goes
idea.
boom,
Tell us.
and he.
Well, I just got it randomly last turn, so.
So it hits him, and so he's going for Audrin, but he swipes down at you instead, right?
Sure, I just slice him in like the
Go
ankle
die,
just to
man.
like get him to stop moving. That was 5 points of damage that way.
Okay, 5 points. He's gotta attack you.
Yeah.
He's
That's
gonna.
the whole point.
Yeah. So
He's totally.
this is going to be. It has to be a reckless attack because he's sort of.
He's pissed.
Yeah, he's pissed. So. Oh my gosh. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay. Wow. So he recklessly attacks after he gets hit
in the water.
in the thigh.
Like back here, like, oh no.
He just pulls his arm over, and he's using his back muscles to slam down the great axe with
punching in a
one
dream.
arm.
Yeah, as soon as I went in the water with the sword, I just kind of like shifted to the
You
side.
dodge over, and the axe goes into the water, parts the water. The water splashes against your face as you come down to block the great axe or parry it to one side.
I come out
We need to see one of them.
and I just look at him like, water fight, my favorite kind of fight.
And then
Okay, but there is a problem.
Choose one.
Aodi.
My turn, right? Yes. Okay. Unseen Servant is strong enough to at least help move things, so it's gonna go and grab what's her face, Tan's head to lift it out of the water.
Okay. Well, she's not in the water.
Well,
She's
no,
not
but
in the
she's
water.
slumped over. So
She's slumped over,
she
like
needs
her head was against the wall there.
a cushion
Okay.
it.
He
Cushion it.
kind of lifts her up.
I run
Okay.
because it's enough speed.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Spare the dying, which is touch creature that has hit 0.
Okay.
I'm assuming she's 0. There's
Is that
no
a
way she'll
bonus
survive.
action or one action?
It's
One action?
instant. One action, yeah.
Okay. So you touch her, and you as you touch her, you feel her heartbeat come back into her body.
Good.
So
All
she
right.
was dead.
She was dying.
She was dying.
That
so
one
0.
doesn't feel like a dick.
All right, and so is that it? So, like,
That's your
so
entire
I'm just
turn.
like, I
It
try
was
to
worth it.
pull.
It was worth it. We got this.
Althea.
No, I can't fucking do what I wanted to fucking do.
Just try it.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna, well, now she doesn't need to pretend she's getting rid of her weapon, but she was gonna plunge her hand into the water and use shocking grasp.
Do it.
If you think that would
Do
work.
it. It's just gonna be
Electrocute
like this
everyone.
one.
Do it.
It's gonna hurt you.
Do it because it won't work.
Water physics, man.
Yeah, but Shocking Grasp is kind of like a taser, and this is a lot of water.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
I guess if we tased the ocean, it wouldn't kill everybody.
Or even a
Right.
fish, so
Physics, kids.
fine.
If it was like
Fair.
lightning bolt or something, it would probably.
Yeah.
If it's a
Dive in.
cantrip, it's more like a
Okay.
more like a hand buzzer.
see.
Yeah.
If you were shaking someone's
It's more like a hand buzzer.
Damn.
Magic
Um,
missile,
but
dumbass for magic missile.
I like the idea.
It's a
think
great
it's worth it.
idea.
You know, you could still jump into the water if you want.
Yeah, I can jump into the water if I want. I don't want to get near Big Green though. He's scary.
He's fine. I got
God
him.
forbid Althea gets wet. You have prestidigitation. You can just dry yourself.
I know I can, but I'm afraid
and
of
I'll stop him
Big
And,
making
Green.
and you got some magic missiles. You got plenty of offensive spells. That you
I
can try.
know, but I'm
Get
scared.
weird out there.
That's why you cast those spells when you're scared.
I don't want to use them up though.
Saving me.
Yeah. That's
We
Take
have
a
frost
long
him
rest
again.
when we get
So
out.
slow him down again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just in
right.
case he gets away from
Okay,
me.
yeah, it'll slow him down. So should I slow down the girl or Big Mean Green?
Who do we want to save? We need to at least interview one of them
Save the
because
girl.
they know.
That girl
Ooh.
probably knows more.
Yeah, but she's
a bitch.
tricky
Torture-
one, and
yeah,
we need
we
to
can
keep her
torture her.
gagged or she can say some
I
spell.
can torture her. Do this with vicious mockeriness. We can do
Right.
it.
We should do the.
All right, so Mean John.
Besides,
Green.
me and the orc are like right now. We're squaring.
That's
off.
right. She's trying to go after you.
Except he
but
tried to
okay.
go after you and I stopped.
Okay, can
Yeah.
I?
Unless
Ray
you
of
have a
Frost,
potion.
then.
All right, roll
Someone
roll the
has a
hit.
heal.
We all do. I have one.
11 plus it's magic, so 6, so 17.
17 to hit.
Yep.
For both of them, 17 hits.
Nice. Okay, and now I roll it.
Yeah. Yes.
3 plus nothing. Damn it.
But
who are you
he's
hitting?
reduced again by.
I'm hitting Big
Oh, the big
Mean
guy.
Green.
Yeah. So,
He's back to like 5 feet.
yeah. So, and it he's like just a monster, just soaking up just damage.
Frozen
Yeah.
leg, cut, heel.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
barely
even care.
How long does it take? How long does my spell affect him? Just the one turn?
Yeah, just the one turn, it slows him down for that entire turn. Audrin.
Keep him moving.
Not matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock her out and drag her.
There's something
To
that
me, he's not moving.
Yeah.
all of you don't know about Audrey. Green Smoke, the paladin. When he witnesses an act of evil, because he's usually a pretty standoffish guy if he's not sure about the intentions of his opponents. But when he witnesses an act of evil against, like an innocent person, he goes into a rage of singular determination.
He goes full Delron.
So he basically goes full badass Delron style. Now he feels no shackles of guilt because now he knows, this is, now I get to go
they disown
buck
him.
wild, as they might say. So he's definitely going to just march right towards Steel, and it's on like Kong.
Do it.
If I can hit him, which I might not be able to because he's still a little drunk. But at the same time, his intentions are very clear. He's ready to go to full.
You get flanking from me?
full fight.
Yeah, he's flanking.
I am flanking. So do I get advantage?
No.
No, it comes later.
That's
pretty good.
With a 16, and he's got this is his longsword action. So
Sure.
Where's my? 16 plus I think it's plus 5, so 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
And it's so a D10.
Uh-huh.
And a D10 right here. Plus he's yelling something, just with the intimidation. So, a 6.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Plus I'm sacrificing a spell slot to
Smite.
do plus 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Smite that fool.
Smiting.
Can I smite?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
That's
smiting.
that is the smite. Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 plus the 1. That's terrible. Plus 3. So 7. So 10 damage.
10 damage and 3 of it's radiant.
Yes.
Okay. Man.
that's
So,
not half.
yeah. So he's looking a little slower and a lot more messed up. But whereas some people would die from wounds as grievous as these, he's still standing.
It's okay. I want to do more. I want to
Yeah.
inflict more.
I like the
And-
thought of you were all drunk and happy, and then like she tried to kill this one
Oh, and that's
innocent person, and you're
sobering,
just like sword out,
sobering.
face serious.
All right. So she's going to cast a spell on herself.
No.
I was prepared for something else, and you guys shifted. Ha 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 ha. Mwahaha.
Is that to our
Um,
advantage at this point?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dropping her weapons when she did that would have sucked.
Yeah, no, I'm really afraid of this
Um,
fight.
So
You're
she
hurt.
casts
Real bad.
Misty Step on herself.
Oh, God damn it!
So we can't even do opportunity, huh?
Alright, yeah, you can, and I already used mine, so.
25.
He's behind my unseen servant.
yeah.
Nice try, girl.
Right there.
Unseen servant counts as a body.
And then
Unseen servant counts as a body. I'm just letting
actually,
you know.
No, it should be right there. She can kind of tell that your unseen servant is there.
Yeah, but it counts as
Wait,
a body.
then how is it unseen?
Well, I mean, she
Magic.
arcane-wise, she could tell that there's something right there.
Barely.
But she, yeah,
But unseen servant, I could use.
Oh,
to
she,
block.
And
she
then,
saw the
so
head
it's
lift
fine.
up for Tam.
yeah.
Can move though.
And then,
Drops the head.
No, I have
no,
her.
what am I doing? She would Misty Step right here.
Oh, you bitch!
No!
No!
And then she's going to Shocking Grasp you.
Ah!
No!
Damn
you bitch, she has all my spells.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, she's arcane.
She's your.
Oh, critical failure.
Oh, she's gonna fuck up because she tried to run like Delron did. Yeah, finally.
What's a mosquito?
But she wasn't.
All right.
If you see Flazel, would you tell her that her grandma was trying to work me over?
Oh, well, that is a
Well, that's gonna
statement.
dagger shank her from behind. She touched me. She touched me though. She touched but failed. Or did she fall like a dumbass?
No, she doesn't. It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
So,
So,
did she reach? Like, is she like?
What does she do? She
What
so
shocks
exactly?
herself.
hang on. So, she's covered with water.
And it's slippery.
So she goes to grab for you, and she gets that shocking grasp, the taser hand on her own body, and she's about to touch you, and it just goes back, and it gets her for 4.
Dumbass.
Was she
by one
shocked
side.
Everybody
herself?
points at the sign that says no running.
No running.
Just quietly.
So
She
she's
just messed up that last one. It's like,
and you hear her behind you going ah,
Alright.
and she's like right behind you.
Does that trigger an attack of opportunity?
Now,
No,
but because she's wet herself
She shocked herself.
and shocks herself,
right.
does that give like a bonus? Because it's not like it's going into a big vat of water. It's
I-
like
I-
she's.
she
already got
already-
hit. She took
Okay,
the damage.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Is she?
critical
a-
point.
yeah, it's a critical fail. I mean, look, I'm
She's
I'm
not unconscious though.
You're
yeah,
incorporating it.
technically the damage, like she shouldn't even. There's
it's
people
fine.
who say that
It's
she
fine.
shouldn't even take damage.
Right.
Anyways, but it is Delron's turn.
my turn?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Tank.
let's see, I already got hit,
I didn't get
but I'm
hit.
also in the water, and there's this big guy, or almost got hit. There's this guy here, so I'm going to lift up a dagger, throw it at Fazelle. Well, I'm gonna move 5 feet in first, I think, because I have to be 20 feet from him.
Okay.
10, 20, am I in range? If I move in like 5 feet towards,
Honestly, don't even worry about it. I
Where's
would
the
just go for
diagonal, right?
tanky.
if I move in like 5 feet towards Audrey, and I throw a dagger from there, 20 feet.
Yeah.
24,
Shit.
That hits.
natural
yeah.
19, and it's 5 points of damage.
Is she unconscious?
So she gets shocked. Ah! And then he throws it, and it goes right into, like, the side of her ribs.
Thank God. I was like, we need
I
her.
was like, this could be a lot.
Tit
of
shot.
uncomfortable
But it
work.
goes in, and she,
They're
like
still,
that.
They're
It
still
sh-
naked, right?
Yeah.
I'll yell out, "Did you like that boob? I'm sorry."
yeah, it's total side boob action here.
Oh.
So it goes into her chest, and she grabs it, and she collapses,
I was like,
and she
"Better not
tries
pull
to
it
get
out."
her
Don't pull it
hold,
out or you'll bleed out.
but she just like is shocked, and she falls over.
Yes.
Oh damn! All she needed
Keeper.
was that dagger.
Get the tag.
Is
Cool.
she dead or is
No,
she?
she's injured.
Okay.
She's severely injured.
And then
So me being an ass, I go, I want to pull that out or you're gonna die.
That's right.
Actually, I have an idea.
After I throw
No,
that
I'm
dagger,
gonna-
I
I'm
grab
gonna
my
sit on her.
sword
Uh-huh.
and I just look
Because
at
I don't want her. She'll pull it out to not give us information.
bitch face here, and I'm like, try something.
Don't mind if I do. And I hope that wasn't too loud. And
Mic check, mic check.
Steel's turn.
I just
And-
ruined everyone's ears.
Uh-oh.
You can hear producer
Don't worry.
Jesus.
Oh, don't worry.
We're
Somebody.
gonna have to
The voice
edit
of
it
God is
and
gonna
fix it in
go on.
post.
You can hear producer Jesus. He's like,
Yeah, turn down
"God,
volume now.
you yelled in my ear.
I'm pretty sure he left the building like an hour ago.
He left. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He's like, I quit.
Like,
So
Jesus.
he's going to attack Delron with his great axe again because he missed this first time, but he's not going to attack recklessly. He learned his lesson from last time. Does a 13 hit.
On me?
Yeah.
No.
So he goes in. You still dodge. It's really hard to move, but you guys are just not doing it.
No.
And Aodi,
Right, so now I see crazy try to hit me, falls over, she's in pain.
turn around. She's got a dagger in her side, and she's slowly collapsing.
Okay. I'm assuming at this point she can't do anything else besides like mental damage to me if she even tries to focus.
She's
Emotional. Girls
she's-
can be mean.
Why don't you do a medicine check on her?
8 plus the 9.
9.
Can we show it on?
From here, it doesn't look like she's breathing.
Oh, she's not breathing. Fuck.
She was
Give her-
gasping
give
really
her
hard,
CPR.
and then like the gasps are slowing
Oh,
down.
did I do that? Oh.
We need her to. Fuck, I'm trying to think what I could do.
You want to pass this around?
You know what?
Here it comes.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to figure out what to do with her.
Passing notes in class.
Passing notes in class.
Guys, I'm doing stuff.
This is part of it. There we go.
Ow, my horns.
Oh.
She's not breathing.
Doesn't look like she is. No, put it on the ground.
Is she unconscious or she's just dead? There's a difference in what I can do.
With a 9, it's hard to tell. You know that if she's hemorrhaging and she's dying, you know you only have maybe a couple seconds to keep her alive.
I want to keep her alive for information because I don't think Big Guy has that much. compared
Plus,
to her.
She's a captain.
She's fit.
Also, it might be harder on a spellcaster. You were right when you mentioned that the first time.
So she's down to 0. She's
No,
basically.
she's like at 9-ish, whatever.
Oh, 9?
Yeah.
But that means she's still
But she's
alive,
zero.
right? Oh no, she's at 0.
Because I could do one thing.
Why was she such a wuss?
I could do
Spellcaster.
one more thing, and then that means I can't do too much more besides what I already have.
Whatever you want.
Well, 2 things I can do
turn.
at some point.
I can heal her too, but I can only heal for one.
But I have a-
1d4.
Oh, I can gain a resurrection. Never mind, that's
Yeah.
not for somebody else.
Because I think she knows more than Orc. I think Orc Boy was just a tank who just like boning the Elf Boy.
Oh,
And
never mind.
yeah.
That was a good choice of words.
So
I was about to say,
Be
who
careful,
does
'cause she
it?
might be
It's
able to
like,
cast
oh,
again.
Maybe not.
that's fine. I don't mind because I could just hit her with my fucking psychic attacks. Fuck it. So I'm gonna use healing word.
Killing word.
Healing word.
Oh my God.
Okay. So
To
that's,
at least stabilize her to make her at least unconscious rather than
Okay.
about to die.
so roll a d4.
And don't be a dick, D4. And you'd be like,
Where's
yay,
always
one.
this?
Yay!
So, but it's a plus your charisma modifier, so it's what, 4?
4.
Okay.
You should be stable or unconscious.
Yep. She is.
All right.
All right, so now we
And
all.
then maybe one more thing. 'Cause it's not really an attack.
No, it counts as a bonus action. So
Sweet. So just in case, I literally stand up and I put my foot like on her throat.
on her throat.
Nice.
Not pressing down because I need her to
Right.
breathe.
We'll
but
roll to attack with advantage.
20.
20.
You rolled a 20.
I rolled a natural
Yeah.
20.
What if she gets a double 20?
I'll
No,
roll
it doesn't mean
again.
anything.
Win the
No, it doesn't
campaign
mean
today.
anything.
We just win D&D for sure.
So,
You can just say I got really mad. Like, bitch, you tried to stab me. You tried to shock me. Don't move.
okay.
I just saved your
she
ass.
gets her in like a
Unarmed-
full Nelson
unarmed.
completely.
Unarmed combat is D3, right?
D2.
D2. So
Coin
roll a
flip.
D4 right now.
That counts as a roll, I guess.
Counts as a roll. You rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's one.
Okay, plus your strength.
0. I don't have a nose.
Okay, so
This
you
is
do
basic.
you do 1 damage when you place your foot on her
She's
throat.
still alive.
She died.
No, she's alive.
Well, at least it was only 1 damage.
Yup.
She grabs your foot as it as you place it on her throat.
Are you wearing
And-
like a spiky heels?
No.
Okay.
My boot.
And
Don't move.
it's Althea's turn.
Don't move.
All right, it's my turn.
Aim for Tanky. We need to get rid of Tanky.
Right, no,
Yeah.
I need to.
It's
But
gonna
I
be
can
annoying.
do Ray of Frost, or I could come and help him. But why would I want to walk up to him?
This is all I have.
Yeah, no, hell no. So I guess just Ray of Frost at him again. I
Roll
guess.
again.
Okey-dokey.
Roll to hit.
16 plus 6.
Yeah, that
so
definitely hits. So just roll the damage.
22.
It's
roll
in
the
D8.
damage of D8. 1.
One whole pony.
Ooh.
Imagine that kills him.
Yeah.
Fuck you too, dice. Just this dice. It just needs to all be burnt.
He's still fine.
And can still
Still
only
fine.
move 5 feet.
Yeah, he's just stuck there.
Well,
But he's
I'm
naked.
really
He's a
happy that
naked orc.
I stayed where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like staying far away
That's
from
fine.
him.
As long as you guys can take care of whoever that lady is.
She's fine.
Yeah, we aren't aiming for her.
Audrin.
We need her for.
All right, I am just hacking away at this guy. And I guess is Tan still alive? Tan is still alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, everyone
Which
is
means
stabilized.
I don't need a spell slot, which means I can still do my radiant damage again if I want, right?
Smite.
Oh wait, you know what? It's
You
only
would have to
against
expend.
undead and fiends.
No, I think.
But
no,
you-
no.
Extra
Oh, I think
damage.
I'm-
on
extra damage.
on
Plus 1. Oh, gotcha. 1d8.
So you
for
used a
radiant.
spell
Gotcha.
slot to add.
Gotcha. So it'll be
Yeah.
2d8s for radiant. Okay.
Right, yeah.
So I'm attacking this guy again, and I miss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you roll a 2?
Hit 2.
Okay. You
But he
swing-
knows. But it shows that it's serious business. Like should
Water-
be like, oh, that would have been bad.
Water gets soaked in your eyes. It's Fizel's turn. She's gonna try and push your foot off. So she's gonna use her strength
God
versus
damn it.
yours.
I'll have to throw another
Strength
dagger
off.
over there.
My regular.
Roll, just roll a 20-sided, and we're gonna go strength v strength. I'll let you do athletics if you want.
Yeah, us magic types don't like to give
It's gonna
up.
have to be.
This is the worst day of rolling.
It is.
I started
No.
bad, but I'm
What
not
the
really good at
fuck
the end here.
happened?
Lost
No.
it. I'm switching
No.
my dice.
What is it?
now.
4.
So she has a
Pulls
negative
me.
1 strength.
She still pulled me though.
But she rolled
Flazelle?
a 13. Yeah, she has a negative 1 strength.
Wow.
She's just very fast. Like she's
Yeah.
very slender.
yeah.
And she pushes your foot off, and she stands up,
Don't do it.
and she tries to shocking grasp you again.
And
God damn it, Flazelle.
why does she
You're
keep
gonna
trying to
die.
do this?
She doesn't care. She really doesn't. Does a 13 hit you?
Against my armor
AC,
class?
yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
She
thank
missed by
God.
1.
Oh,
14.
thank God.
So she tries to grab you, and your loot, you just kind of parry it with the loot. You're like, bam! You like turn it to the side. You're like, bam!
You hear it go.
And you hear, "Ba-dum." You hear like the strings going off.
Bitch, you broke a string.
And then Delron,
That's all you guys hear in the echo of the rock.
I briefly turn around and see that the lady I killed is still alive.
I look at you, I'm like,
Okay.
you see the loot is already like.
Yeah, I was like grabbing another dagger and I'm like, okay, no. I'm gonna go for this guy then. Sword and kick.
Yeah.
Natural 20
Oh, thank
on the
God.
sword.
okay?
And a natural 20 on the kick.
Fuck yeah!
Yes! Strong finish!
this.
2 natural fucking 20s.
So you win D&D today. Wait a minute.
I win D&D.
These guys have won
It was nice
D&D.
playing with you guys.
We're useless here. We're useless.
Yeah, we
It's
are.
like, why do we
This
even
is-
show
Double
up with
dice
our,
on
You guys are
swords.
drunk.
with our 2s and
This
3s?
adventure is horseshit.
7 plus
Oh.
I'm
3.
dropping my
10
dice
on
in
the sword.
wine.
10 on the sword.
These dice are horseshit. That's the.
7 on the
reference.
kick.
You're doing double, right? Double damage. Oh, wow.
I like.
The anger you would have done on her.
I
you
take a
went for
few
the
like
guy.
practice like baseball. I'm taking a few practice swings at him. I'm like,
Yeah. Your side swipe.
I'm gonna like pretend like I'm practicing to do a swipe. and then I'm gonna change over and slash at his knee.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
you.
when he kind of comes down a little, I'm gonna
Psych
jump
out.
up with a knee.
Okay. So you sort of feint him to guard down low, and you cut down over the top of his knee, and it basically makes his knee collapse. And as his knee collapses, his head comes down, and the hulking man gets your knee right into his jaw, and you see teeth come out of his jaw. You see one of his fang. It gets caught up in his gums as he hits the water.
Very expensive.
And the water just splashes, and you see blood in the water, and he collapses. You see bubbles come up as he hits the ground, and
I think that's.
Not for long, because I am in there. I am choking him under the water.
Yeah, no, you gotta like hold him
I'm
down with
still-
your
I
sword
take
at
out
his
my
throat.
sunglasses and I say, I think it's a bloodbath. As if I don't have sunglasses, I just land.
Meanwhile, I'm choking him under the water because I'm still in that singular.
oh, so
anger.
you want to finish the job there.
I'm finishing. I'm finishing all over the place.
And I do the bro, like
Drown
trying to
him.
separate them, and then I realize I don't care, and then I
And
just don't
Ioti,
Okay. So, I look at him like, why? Why? I'm gonna take advantage that I have unseen servant and to like,
Hold her back.
yeah, to like unintentionally just kind of grip her hands
okay, yeah,
for unseen servant's move, and then I just don't want to kill her because I want information from her. Fuck it, I have rope. I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna tie the bitch
Yeah, tie
up.
her up.
all right. So another strength v strength.
Well, this is basically
The
end of
bard is
combat at this
Fucking
point,
cat
right?
fight.
Well, I mean, she's still alive.
Ooh, 18. There you go. She's still alive, but I mean,
18.
we
10.
brought her back to life. and-
Yeah. So you just like grab her and you're just.
I'm gonna do a hog tie, so her leg,
Yeah,
leg and
you
knees
tie her arms together and tie her hands together,
to her knees.
and then you
Hog
tie them
tie.
to the knees, and she's sitting on the floor in kind of a semi-fetal position almost. But she's laying on the side. She has her arms
Psycho
tied to her
position.
legs,
Althea yells, "Bound her bitch mouth."
and
We don't want her saying no
Don't-
spells.
saying no
spell
spells.
talking. No, no.
and
Yeah, we should have kept the ball gag from. The
No, it's very clear in this adventure
So-
that should have come along. It would have been vital the
So
entire
that-
time.
Does anyone
That's,
have? Can we make our own ball
I
gag
have
here? I
something.
mean,
I mean, on
Yeah,
our
actually,
way
that's
home,
the-
we're gonna have a talk with Mr. Halfway.
I say we just take a ball of cheese and just.
Yes.
Yeah,
salt.
yeah, maybe she's
be
lactose
thirsty.
intolerant. That might be a problem for her.
oh my gosh, you're gonna torture her with cheese. Okay,
I'm gonna
so
go up to her because I have a dagger still in her.
Don't do it out. Don't do it. I need her alive.
Just leave her
Don't do it
alone.
out.
Okay,
We're
sure.
just gonna leave it.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna leave it for now.
I'll leave it in there.
We needed
All
to
right.
torture her. to get
Ooh, fuck yeah, we
information.
do.
so
Do you want me to?
Delron
doesn't
walks
answer.
up and grabs the knife in her side, and
Ask about Bishop. Where's Bishop?
Yeah, I'll let you do the asking, but I'll grab it, twist it,
yeah, she reacts, and she's
and I just look at her, and I'm gonna try and intimidate with the inspiration that she gave me before it goes away.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna say, you're gonna answer lovely AOD's questions, or this dagger is gonna go deeper.
okay. Just roll.
And what's my intimidation? +2, so that's 23.
She looks at you. She grimaces, and then you can see her gritting her teeth, and as she's gritting her teeth, you can see the top of her gums start bleeding.
So you try to not.
And she sticks her tongue out.
Cyanide.
She's gonna bite off her fucking
Grab
tongue.
it.
Cheese. The
You have to
cheese.
shove something
I
in
put
her mouth.
the cheese in her mouth, and I have a
And
little cheese on
I
me.
shove my.
Wait, shove your horn in her mouth.
I go, we could still make you write it down. Don't do it.
Do I roll
She
an
can choke
attack
on
or
her blood.
something? What do I do?
So
I put the cheese in her
you
mouth.
put the cheese in. She said
fucking
first.
whore.
She
Okay.
puts the cheese in her mouth. She stuffs the cheese in her mouth,
I
and
do an intimidation now.
I mean, any intimidation you guys do, she's just gonna try and
Would
either
this be
kill
maybe
herself
sleight of hand or
or
something?
whatever you're trying to
cheese
do.
her?
Well, she can't move, so
Can Althea
Right.
come up behind
Yeah.
her and put a belt in her mouth?
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
he can't bite
The
through
cheese
that.
is
Do I have to roll?
Have a belt?
Well, now
no,
she's
she
gonna,
pushes the cheese further into her mouth.
No,
She's gonna
choke
eat
on
it.
the cheese on purpose to die.
Wait, well,
Why don't
the
you
leather's
guys? She's
back.
naked. Why don't you guys just give her one of those or something?
Let me do it.
I mean,
I got it. 17 plus 3 is 20 on intimidation.
So she's already intimidated. That's why she's trying to kill
So
herself.
I look at her and I go,
she can't kill herself by chewing a tongue.
I look at her very angrily.
Yeah,
bleed
but
out.
she
And I
can't
tell
talk.
her, I'll tell her, like, look, I know you want to die. You give us the information, you can die. If you don't,
Yeah, I
we
think
will
that's it.
keep you alive consistently. And we know a guy who knows some fun torturing devices, usually for fun, but I'm sure in this case he will do us the favor after we saved him, just keep fucking with you and keep feeding you potions.
Nice.
And more fucking with you. So stop and just listen to us for a brief moment and tell us what we want to know.
Yeah.
Woo! Are you talking about Creakin'?
Yes.
Oh, I thought she was talking about
She,
No, no.
she,
And I take out my sword
I
and
couldn't
put
tell
it
if it was
over
a
her.
bluff, but I'm like, if we
And I'm
said
just
she
like-
fucked with your money
we all
Creakin'.
pop out the million times of like potions.
Oh, yeah. I show her the STD one, but she doesn't know it.
Yeah, all the potions. Yeah, exactly. And I just put my sword over her. And it's like,
she,
up to you.
she
turn to
points. She points at the cheese. She
say-
points at the cheese in her mouth. She can't bite through it.
Okay, she
I
can't
do
bite.
slowly, but like enough that if she tries again, I'm
Can,
gonna
she
put
can
it
nod.
back
can
in.
She
Althea
can
be
nod.
ready with the belt?
Yes.
Okay, Althea's ready with the belt.
She then
And the potion in
says,
the mouth.
"Misty step."
Fuck!
You fucking whore!
And then she teleports through the open door that's
But
right
she's still
here.
tied!
She's got a dagger
She-
in her. She's gonna die.
She's literally, you see her, because Misty Step allows you to move
God
30
damn it.
feet.
well, that's a shame.
Grab a dagger!
5,
Kill
10,
her!
15, 20, 25, 30.
tried.
So she moves right to the doorway there.
Well, I run
Well,
and
40.
she's
You
like
can chase her
basically tied still. And she's trying to hop away.
Run!
I
Run
see where
to the
this is
bitch.
going. It's not gonna end well. I run my 40 feet
Yeah.
and just
Throw
do a
rock at her.
spinning.
Knock her
Yeah,
out.
just grab her.
Just knock her the fuck out.
I mean, do we
We're
still
gonna
want to keep
kill
her
her.
alive?
No, we're gonna
We need
kill
to
her.
She's not
find
gonna
a bishop.
cooperate.
She's not gonna
No.
tell us anything.
She's not gonna tell us anything.
I say you would have been my
Delron
type, but
will
you
make an
were
executive
evil.
order or an
What a
executive
shame.
decision. He'll grab his sword, he'll run 30, wall jump off of the side, and spin decapitator.
All right. She teleports. Delron sees her doing it. He dashes, does kind of a wall ride, and cuts her head off. Her body goes lifeless, and her blood drains.
Her head, on the other hand.
Her blood drains next to Dan, who is watching her body drain of this blood. Her head bounces off the wall and rolls into the spa, tainting that corner of the spa with her blood.
Meanwhile,
face
I'm still,
covered in
I'm still
blood.
choking the naked orc
Yeah, and
While
you're
he's choking it.
you're choking him out.
until
And I
his
look
head
at
pops
him.
off, and now there's two floaty hands.
I
Okay.
look at him with like covered in blood, because I'm pretty sure I'm covered in blood, with my sword, and I'm like, hey, we're the good guys.
And that's when you look at each other and you're like, we're not sure if we're the good guys anymore. And that's where we're gonna end today. We'll see you guys next week.
What a dumbass.
What a bloodbath.